Next topic.
You can tell, but that's a filter. You had the Barbie filter and shit. You Nicki Minaj fit.
Shut up. Shut up.
Sissy.
Lies. All fake stuff he's saying.
Hey, so y'all want to go on the sitcoms? Y'all want to go on the hip hop eras? I got the episode. I got a couple episodes we can talk about.
Rap makes sense now since we.
That's true. That's true.
It ended on a hilarious note with the sitcom.
So I was talking to a good friend, and they asked what was my favorite era of hip hop. I was like, that's a good question, because what is the cutoff point of an era? And the text I said to, I was like, that's like how millennials can be as old as like 38 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing saying the era ain't 5 years, a little longer. So
the millennial, 38 plus year old niggas got mad.
The sound defines the eras in hip hop.
Yeah, that's true. Which is, again, like, what exactly is a certain? So what would y'all say is y'all favorite era of hip hop, or give a year range?
The 50 Cent era.
He's still wearing it too. Like,
yeah,
he's still stuck in that time capsule.
That's actually Tony Yayo do-rag he caught.
That's a sick catch, yo. And still got it. That means nobody on eBay wanted that.
That nigga was big.
He actually put it on the show. He did the David Tyree do-rag helmet catch. Just tied it all in one motion.
Caught that at the
wrap the string.
I hope they got to kick me out of Summer Jam for that.
That's good. All right, first off, I thought we was going top 5 eras that you like. But clearly y'all niggas ain't do that. So
we ain't even been alive for 5
we said top
eras.
5 episodes, nigga. You got dyslexia.
Yeah, it's top 5 episodes, bro. We haven't been alive for 5 eras of hip hop.
You don't
haven't been alive for
You date all the way back to Gil Scott-Heron.
Yeah, relax, DJ Kool Herc's next door neighbor. He was telling DJ Kool Herc, turn down that ruckus.
Scott-Heron said.
My favorite is West Coast, the beginnings of West Coast. So it would go to the Too Short era, because I guess that was about the first one I care about it, which is probably like a year or two before NWA, until Chronic 2001. So it probably go up to
that yet. Much less you being born.
Shut up.
I fuck with the West Coast too. Like that's the funny thing. Like Q, some Too Short tracks, but Q, one of my favorite rappers. West Side Slaughterhouse is like one of my favorite songs. Still, boy, nobody expresses visual disappointment like the Sam Smith Spotify 0.03%.
We're not doing that. Don't do that. My nigga Sam killed them at the Grammys.
I think, but here's the thing, like with West Coast rap, or beginning West Coast, that just has the most influence of any rap today. Probably behind Memphis, 90s Memphis, late 90s Memphis, but like second might be
Atlanta or Chicago?
Yeah, because
right now,
everyone
Chicago
now sound
influence on music right now.
I mean, but Chicago influenced the gangster rapping. I mean, LA West Coast influenced gangster rapping in general.
I'm talking about the sound.
But I think the sound. I mean,
everyone that's a gimme. They started
everyone now sound like Memphis from the late 90s. Like all the beats now is just basically just redoing the Memphis from the 3-6 era. Mm-hmm. But like West Coast 90s, like content wise, like all that is just, it's all gonna connect back to West Coast. Like you can skip over Kool Herc.
Detroit got like a clear West Coast sound. Like Detroit be sounding like Oakland. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like Detroit niggas and Bay Area niggas got the same accent somehow.
The same accent. I really don't understand.
It's very weird.
I don't either.
What about you, Sealy? What's your era?
I took the Junior when 50 had everybody. See,
so what years would you say that was?
That's a short amount of years, by the way.
Because it's like 02.
Oh yeah, but 01, 02. Nah, 50 had a little run because I get him to 07, 08. No,
because you talk about sounds around him too, like eras. Like you talk about one person. Wasn't nobody trying
no,
to do a
but
50
see, I
Cent
ain't get
sound
the
in no
fan. Yeah,
seven?
let me finish.
That was
The
Kanye.
reason I say 50 was an era because 50, even though it's my favorite era, it kind of ruined hip hop because he took away the niche artists. Like
Yeah, we said
it
that a
wasn't
little
no
bit.
more funny artists, wasn't no more like everybody was gangster.
Yeah.
Like he had Busta Rhymes on that shit talking spicy, and you was just
On
in the
that
fucking mirror.
Eminem disc.
Yeah, you was just in the mirror shit with Janet Jackson, fam. That's not you. But yes, but yeah, the 50, I say 50, even though it wasn't that long, it had a huge impact the on the world, like fucking international. Yeah, fucking Europeans walking around gangster with the weird wife beater joints.
Yo, them wife beaters was
Just
so annoying.
the worst white beater in history.
Yo, 50 took Queen's fashion and gave it to everybody. Queens niggas can't dress. Queens niggas be wearing fucking denim shorts and them wife beaters with it had colors around the thing. Like 50
Yo,
was
they would
really
have like the checkerboard, like the old Cavaliers
Yeah,
jersey.
that's just sick. You know what's funny about 50 Cent era? Is that era sounds way more dated than the old West Coast era.
It does.
Like if you put them songs, 50 Cent songs out now, and you put Snoop songs out now, 50 Cent is gonna sound way
I'm not gonna
worse
lie.
and
When
dated.
Sealy said he got turned to like stunt 101 or some shit, I was like, really?
yo. Nah, so when someone, ooh, I was like,
That shit
okay.
was fire. Yeah,
Y'all
I
in your
thought that's
bag.
what.
50 has a catalog. Y'all wild, fam.
Not
We
22.
on fire like G Unit.
But
Nah,
that's not an era. That's a rapper.
That's
It
one
is.
person. So like for me, my answer.
50 carried hip hop for a few years.
No,
I say the
no.
2000. I say from 2000 to 2009. That might sound crazy, and you might think all the worst part. But one thing I'll say is, for the 2000s, everyone got the shine. A lot of people like the 90s, but it was really West Coast New York until the tail end, Chicago.
Mm.
But in the 2000s, Chicago got an icon in Kanye. You had New York had 50 Cent. You had the South had the South. You had Lil Wayne.
Atlanta started waking up.
There was little subsets anywhere. You could no longer, like in the 2000s, you couldn't say niggas down south can't rap because Lil Wayne was the freestyler was taking over the fashion. Everyone shine. It feels, and I use this a lot, but it feels like when old heads talk about selling drugs in Harlem in the 80s, and they be like, yo, everybody had their corner. Everybody, it was money out there for everybody.
Yo,
That was the
it
West
was
Coast.
more money.
I mean,
even
that
though
was
there's more money now, you could make more. Like nigga, everybody had a fucking fashion, like a fashion deal and shit.
But see,
like,
the thing about now though,
one
it's crazy.
Hit.
Well, I'll say this about the 2000s, and it's crazy now. It's like now you get on by sounding like somebody. You get noticed by sounding like somebody. Like people, the Fetty Wops became famous because people was like, this Future off-brand ass nigga. But it took one song from Gorilla Black in the 2000s to be like, nope, you're trying to sound like Biggie. Go work in a warehouse, nigga.
Sean was the only one that survived that Biggie sound like Biggie time.
Yo,
Sean was
Diddy
nice.
was really just walking around just looking for it. Like he'd be at a store, and if he had yo, you can rap?
Now do your voice like this.
Yeah, but also the 2000s, because that's like the last, like it's like the last black kid before the genes get biracial. Like niggas was still buying CDs in the 2000s. You still go to the corner store. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was still you still go in the mall and see niggas hustling, trying to get their name out there. The whole mixtape era, like that Piff. There's so many things that's an experience every so often.
Clothes.
Yeah, the clothes. If you follow certain Twitter pages, it might be a video. Can be like, man, I remember this song. You remember it was a song you played out for a whole summer, and like it's just so many memories. And yeah, towards the it got a little cheesy, but still, that kind of birthed a lot of the next generation. Like, do you have a Uzi Vert if Lil Wayne wasn't a weird rock star type nigga in 2008, 2009, all that? Whatever, you might not. Lil Wayne is the father of the next generation. Most of them will tell you that.
Lil Wayne might be one of the most influential
ever. And not only that, but the 2000s birth to generate was one of the last where you do see that universal respect. Niggas is not bowing to Ice Cube or Big Daddy Kane or a lot of these 90 niggas like that, like mainly regional, but you'll get people everywhere get a flowers to Wayne. You might get a lot more hate.
But the
in the
degrees
South.
of separation.
There was a more global impact with that era.
Right. And
older hip hop is more cultural. It's more like you like Big Daddy Kane if you was into hip hop. People like Lil Wayne. Like if they like music. Like there's people that just like Lil Wayne. Feel me? Like
my thing with like that era, the 2000 to 2009, is that the shit just do sound so dated. Like that's my only problem. Like it sound. What you say?
I don't think it does. I think the shit you like sounds dated.
No, because like you play in the club and that shit doom 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 doom.
Okay, play Today Was a Good Day.
Everything has
Today Was a Good Day.
Has
more. Today Was a Good Day sounds more like today than that though.
Nah, you just like that shit. See, so people gotta step away from you gotta be able to see things past what you like.
All right,
you
ask
like
Jorden. Compare In the Club to Today Was a Good Day. Which one would more likely be released today? Some stupid ass indie artist doing Today Was a Good Day.
No, he's right. In the what you call it, Good Day is a more universal song. But
yeah,
again,
like
but you said, but I'm not gonna lie, Celia, you a hypocrite.
You think right now they
anytime you talk about Cube, it's in a get the fuck out of here kind of manner. So you saying the same thing as him. In the Club got one of the cheesiest productions. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
y'all not understanding me. You think they releasing today? They releasing Today Was a Good Day over a club song?
That's not a club song today.
Niggas is not really moving to that like that in the club though.
But
like
it's
right now,
song.
It's not a club song if it's released today. Ain't nobody listening to that.
That's bullshit. What you're saying. Like, all right. So hold on. Let me say this real quick. Let me say.
You think they throwing on?
Bro, niggas would throw on the Today Was a Good Day to ride home before they would get busy in the club.
Yeah.
Today, people was gonna play
like
that.
Cube, and you've said this multiple times. That's all it is. Who can't relate to a classic R&B sample with a nigga talking about a good day?
That's the cheat code.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like versus in the club was cheesy 2 years after it came out.
So
I want to ask when the last
y'all riding home to I looked up in the sky and the Goodyear.
You said this line like 6 times since we recorded this podcast.
We've acknowledged that we like.
Yes, I would 100%.
Okay. I just see what I'm dealing with.
I think John, you can attest to this. You know, nobody is driving home today playing In the Club.
No,
nobody's driving home playing Today Was a Good Day.
You are crazy because one, that's always on the radio. 2, there's definitely playing that. Like that's any smooth song like that is gonna be able to get played.
So who listens to the radio? Y'all listen to the radio? Y'all be riding home listening to the radio?
Here's proof. So you know how they got like they'll do mashups. They got TK recording over Keep Sweat, like Make It Last. They did that with Migos and Straightening. They have multiple crossover mixes. You could type in Lil Durk and they got him mixing Today Was Good. In the Club, it's just very outdated. Matter of fact, when Scott Storch and Manny Fresh did their verses, I still say Manny Fresh won because a lot of his beats age better. Scott Storch has some of them cheesy, now that's what I call music type beats, like Make It Rain and stuff like that. Like,
Scott Storch was a terrible beat maker.
He was,
but that was the 2000s. Nigga. It was Scott Storch and Timbaland and Swiss Beats and Dr. Dre.
Jazzy Faye should have been more. He was better at he was a better beat maker than what's his name
on the Jazzy Productions. Listen to hold on. Here's what era of producing or beats was better, the 90s Dre or the 2000s Dre?
2000.
You are crazy. Crazy. Fucking coon.
This is insane, bro.
In the Club. If that was released today, somebody would say, "Get your CDL, nigga." If Today Was a Good Day was released, people would be like, "All right, this smooth."
They tell that nigga, "You don't even get your CDL, fam. Go apply McDonald's."
This nigga 50 Cent said a bottle above.
That's right. Like I'll say this much. If somebody was to like Drake takes samples, like he takes them songs from the 90s or whatever, he makes like Marvin's Room was like Back That Ass or some shit like that. I feel like In the Club would be the cringiest or a harder remake nowadays than the Today Was a Good Day. Like Today Was a Good Day. You can modify that. That's just fire. The Isley Brothers sample, nigga talking about a good day, like. But In the Club,
it's not hitting.
Candy Shop.
All these beats was horrible in hindsight.
But I still say the 2000s is better because everyone had a pure moment though. Like
y'all both
like I said,
Ice Cube stands, so you're gonna sit here and create an echo chamber. Nobody's listening to that shit, bro, except you for the same.
Now this nigga realize. Listen, take him one day that you can tell this nigga realize when he gets super concentrated after a rap. Like, calm down. But a more dated song like Ambitions of a Rider, like that's more dated than Today's a Good Day. But that
I like Ambition. That's a better beat.
Yeah, I think it's a better beat too. But like, you put that against 50 Cent songs of that time. It's just like that 90s West Coast is gonna just sound way more relevant than
I think you just like it more, man. I'll give Ambitions of a Rider the beat. There's not many beats that's a good beat. Today was a good day. No, bro. Y'all just Ice Cube fans. So y'all popping in. That's the equivalent of me popping in Papoose. We just gonna nod. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
That's how could we not? Hell yeah. Nah, you're right. Okay, so you agree that In the Club is better. Okay, thank you.
Why would you agree to that though? That's fucking ridiculous.
In the Club is better. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. How you gonna switch sides like that? I don't know
why anybody would listen to Ice Cube. You're right.
Yeah, especially after all of it.
Dude, fix your microphone, man. What's wrong with this nigga? We haven't heard you for 3 minutes.
and you wasn't talking for some time, so how do you not notice we were saying? We kept telling you we can't hear you. You I know. Dumbass.
He's still talking, man. You talking to his wife now. He ain't talking to us.
Zoom froze.
Oh,
it ain't free. I see you moving the whole time.
I want to move
on. 2000 is the best era of hip hop. In the Club is shitty music. We gotta do a 50 Cent episode soon because I gotta hear the like Many Men. It's a couple songs, but 50 Cent after.
Hey, no 50 Cent. I fuck with 50 Cent.
Nah, I like fucking 50 Cent too, but like
I was a Dipset fan. Though.
He said some shit about Ja Rule just to come out with songs like Candy Shop.
Yo, that was the funniest manipulation ever because he made niggas hate Ja Rule for singing, and then the next 5 years of his career or singing on the hooks, man.
But
oh no, Jorden said something that brought it up, and I know I talked about Hurricane Chris A. Bay, so here go another first.
Yo, that's your favorite rapper.
What was the first album y'all ever bought? Like with your own money,
out the store or bootleg?
Either one.
Bootleg was Get Rich or Die Trying. Out the store was Hunger for More.
That'd have been paid in full for you, but
yeah.
And it wasn't even Get Rich or Die Trying. It was like a mix, but it had all the Get Rich or Die Trying songs on it. It had like 100, so like it had a lot of songs on it. But it had all the Get Rich or Die Trying. That's what I bought it for. So it's basically Get Rich or Die Trying.
For me, it was Nelly Country Grammar.
Bruh, that was the first album I bought. Oh my god.
Nelly.
That's why y'all both rocking with the Ice Cube, because y'all the same sick niggas.
Sam Smith fan, by the way.
My mama gave me money to just have money. I was probably like 6 years old or some stupid shit like that. I went to the dollar store across the street.
My 6 years old, stupid.
But I went to the dollar store across the street, got that Country Grammar, man. That shit was fire too.
Country Grammar was a good album, dog. Yeah. I bought a Birdman CD one time.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Like.
So y'all picking Today Was a Good Day over How We Do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's not too many
sick,
songs I'm
man.
gonna pick over Today Was a Good Day.
Like,
That's
bro,
like a
like,
top five
all
song
right, we
ever.
get it. You don't
Niggas.
like Cube, like you making it like. See,
I can tell y'all was
this is
nerds.
where disagreements be happening
So I can
because
tell
you
y'all was
making it
nerds.
cool to not like one nigga,
Nah,
but
fam, I
not
can
cool
tell
to
y'all
not
was
like
nerds.
you.
If
You
picking
talking all these
Today Was
Def
a
Jam
Good Day
Vendetta soundtrack
over
songs? Don't
how
nobody
we
want to hear
do,
that shit.
fam.
Yeah,
It
That's
sound like both of
insane.
y'all can't hear each other talking.
That's insane. Bro, if I listening to no Ice Cube fan tell me Today Was a Good Day was better than How We Do, that's insane.
That is.
it
All right,
is
what was
better.
the
Y'all trolling.
what was the first album y'all ever got like
Sealy
received?
is Cat Williams from My Wife and Kids, but the 2000s version with G Unit.
First album, what?
Like you ever got? Like
You in an older era than me. How the fuck am I? You Cat Williams. You breakdancing to 90s.
Our shit concurrent, nigga. You said 2001 to like 2007.
Y'all was listening to Today Was a Good Day. We were talking about a Lakers game in 87. Y'all like, ooh, the Supersonics.
You bet on that game and lost. That's why you mad. You bet on the Supersonics.
Trash. I know y'all.
Nigga holding the vendetta for 20 years.
Niggas is like, ooh, the Lakers beat the Supersonics. You had a Lakers jersey on. Fuck out of it.
You was cheering for Bottle Full of Bub, nigga.
Yeah. Over the Lakers beating
muscles?
the Supersonics in 85. That was the old jerseys. You never even seen him play in the jerseys he was talking about. He's a sick nigga. What you ask me, Fly?
I just said it was the first album y'all ever got. Like
Say it again.
The first album you ever got.
I had the Fresh Prince vinyl.
We fucking dweebs, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, nigga.
I didn't sit here and say, yo, so Summertime was better than like, yeah, y'all niggas sick, son. Yo, nah, fed. I cannot believe.
My dad either gave me a Trick Daddy album or it was Juvenile. It was one of those. I think it was Trick Daddy actually, because there was a lot of Trina on that fucking album. I remember. So yeah, whatever Trick Daddy album that came out that one year. That was the first one I ever got.
Trick Daddy had a good year in the 2000s. Trick Daddy had a solid little, 25-5 run for like a year or two.
Shout out there. Shout out Today Was a Good Ice Cube's a blimp or whatever the fuck to keep breaking.
Called a triple double.
So I'm pulling up these lyrics, bro.
It's not going to be trash. That's the thing. Like you finna try to make them. So you're gonna change your voice inflection.
No barking from the dog.
Meanwhile, he talking about in the club.
Breakfast with no hog. Look what y'all is riding to work to.
No pork.
I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. I hate That's
why
I
got a call from a girl. I want to dig
out. Niggas will tell you they whole day. Finally
That's the concept of the song.
Trash. This shit is trash. Look what y'all rapping to.
You be telling girls come give you a hug if they into getting rubbed. That's what you be saying.
That's better than I got my grub on but didn't pig out.
Whatever, nigga.
Looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. He was safe. That's why y'all listen to. You'll feel safe with Ice Cube. This is sick.
And you want to be in the club with a 50 Cent doing leg pull-ups.
Bang'em Smurf is your spirit animal.
That was a sick video. Hey, that was a sick video because it's in the club. So why is you doing pull-up sit-ups?
He was it's hoes out front. He in the side working out with Eminem. Like, nigga. I mean, they having sex, I ain't, and making love.
So simple, bro.
Video, man.
Yeah, that shit.
You get to the part where the Lakers beat the Supersonics. That's y'all.
Chili's trying to argue one of the greatest songs ever created, by the way.
Oh, it's ironic.
We try to argue the greatest songs ever made.
Look what he gave me. He said, it's ironic. I had the Bruce, she had the Chronic. That's not ironic, stupid. The Lakers
it is. He didn't expect.
I felt on the big fat fanny. Yo, please shut the fuck up for Elvis. Y'all niggas is insane. I felt on the big fat fanny. That's what y'all on?
I said, anything you say, you're going to say is
big
stupid.
Fat fanny here. Y'all is insane, man. Pulled out the jammy and killed the pool nanny.
He about to go listen to Olivia mixtape right after this.
This is
Bob his head like this.
You might as well. She got the same bars as this thing.
With a rolled up pant leg.
I can tell y'all was Olivia fans.
Ice Cube about a rapper.
Listening to Ice Cube tell you about his day.
Ice Cube about a rapper than 50 though. No, Ice Cube is a better rapper. Clearly, no debate.
All right, we got anything else, man? Y'all being ridiculous. Y'all trolling now.
Top 5.
It's a terrible song, fam.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not.
2 in the morning, got the fat burger, even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp. What it read? Yeah, what it read, bro? Y'all ain't gonna give me what it read? Y'all ain't fans, man.
I'm mad I encouraged that shit.